a fan has asked me to rank the Chapter 3 seasons. So, of course I would. I love Chapter 3 and I thought, why not? Because I never really make videos like this. So, might as well start off with Chapter 3. Yep, if you watch my channel, you know that I love this season. This is the best season of Fortnite ever in the history of forever. This season is perfect. I love it. But I'm just gonna put it in the peak. I'm not gonna make a whole nother tier for this thing. It's not a full season tier list. If it was, I would make a full on tier list for it. But it's only 4 seasons, so I don't think I should really do that. But this season they introduced the 7, the foundation, so well, bro. The event that happened before the season was so good. If you want a more in-depth, me talking about these seasons, then I say watch the Chapter 3 video that I originally made, and it's a really good vid. And plus, I'm filming this all in one take, because it is pretty late from where I'm from, so I'm just putting this in one take, because, like I said, there's already a video out there, so, yeah. And next up, we got Chapter 3, Season 2. And I'm putting this in peak as well. Honestly, top 10 season. I freaking love this season with all my heart, bro. They added sprinting, mantling, and zero build. Bro, and the war against the 7 and IO was just amazing, bro. Not a top 3 season by any means, but it was so good, though. I feel like there's just only one thing wrong with this season, is that the storyline did get a little confusing sometimes with the comics, but then again, I believe that this is the best that the, Epic Games could work on at the time. And yeah, the storyline, it peaked this season, and I stand by that still to this day. Tanks were fun though. I loved the tanks. They also added the collider, the blimps. You had the blimps for mobility. Yeah, the season was fun, just super fun, just peak, bro. Peak, bro. Because there's still zero build to this day, and I still play zero build to this day. If it wasn't for zero build, this game would just be way too sweating, and I just wouldn't be playing it. Okay, next we have Vibin. Okay, hot take here, but I'm putting this in amazing. Hate me all you want. Vibin is by no means peak, and is by no means bad. But yeah, I loved Vibin. Vibin was just such a good season, bro. It wasn't peak though, like I said. They do a couple of things wrong, so I say this is borderline between good or amazing. But I've grown to like Vibin though, because you had Darth Vader, dude, and Indiana Jones. That was insane, bro. Absolutely insane. And the main problem with this season that a lot of people hated was that the storyline was kind of a mess. Because they focused on the storyline so much, and just to have that just non-existent this season really hit it. So, and plus half the battle pass weren't really that good either. But then we had the Dragon Ball Z collab, which, oh my gosh, I love that. And you can Kamehameha Darth Vader, that's awesome, but dude, absolute peakness, dude. But, yeah, that was peak, but didn't really make the season peak. So, yeah, thank goodness they nerfed the ballers, dude. I love ballers as much as the other person, but they needed to be nerfed with that charge, dude. because people would just camp in them in season 8, and boom, they basically win if they just camp inside bowlers all game. And it was so annoying, bro. So annoying. Like, you're in the end game, and there's about like 10 bowlers there. It's just annoying, bro. I'm just so glad that they fixed the bowlers and gave them a charge, so that you wouldn't get end games like that. So yeah, honestly, I love this season. It was amazing. Yeah, it did need a lot of improving though to be peak, but still though, it's an amazing season. Like, I loved it this season. Reality saplings were pretty cool though. I liked those. But then kids used to camp them, and it got annoying, so. Alright, next we got Paradise. Some may say this one's bad, but this season's in my top 10. So, yeah, you can tell Chapter 3 is my favorite chapter. So, Paradise. This is an extremely hot topic here. Because, what about Fracture? Fracture was absolutely dog. Yes, Fracture was absolutely terrible, but then again, this is the season, not really the event. So, yeah, with this season, Battle Pass, pretty solid. There's only about 2 skins in that I didn't really like. Loved the chrome guns, like the chrome splash and stuff. Halloween event weren't really the best. Didn't really like how they killed off Moses 7. It's quite in the bottom of the top 10. So yeah, I would say this is like borderline amazing or peak, but yeah, I say this is still a peak season, just not as peak as the other two, but yeah, this season was good. I liked it. I really liked the Howler Claws. Like, those were fun. They weren't perfect, but they were fun. They'd get kind of annoying sometimes, though. But yeah, I love the floating POIs too. The POIs that would float up in the air. I really liked that. That was really fun. And they also added keys this season, which was also pretty cool. And yeah, that's basically it, I think. Does suck how Chapter 3 was only 4 seasons long, though. And like I said, I had to keep this very brief, because then again, there's like only like 4 seasons in this, in this chapter, so. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, though. This is like my first time doing this style of video, so. Yeah, tell me if I did anything wrong. I know there's like a bunch of ads here. I can't really get them off the screen without, cutting off some stuff, so. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, there's no like bad seasons in Chapter 3, so. Yeah. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and see ya.